Welcome back to class. And we're going to do some more of the Lam Rim, okay? And here we go. We are at Chuk, you guys, Phyugs. Okay, good. It's completely empty. Oh, okay, good. Don't forget, we're in the middle of the perfection of giving. And when we reach the end of the perfection of joyful effort in Kyoto, we will be done with 14 years of work. Okay? Yay. So Chukki, they're talking about kinds of giving that are... I don't know if this is going to work. Okay. Kinds of giving that are not good. There are kinds of giving that are not good. Like you can't give alcohol to an alcoholic or things like that, okay? Here's an example. Chuk means here cow. Chujin is the old word for sacrifice. And there was a Hindu custom to kill a cow and sacrifice on the fire. And so that kind of giving, he says, tangen means... Wrong idea, bad idea, okay? And there's many stories of people who made the cow offering who ended up as the next cow. Okay. Let me get this for you. Okay, good. Okay, good. Then he has a list of bad attitudes, okay? And when you're giving, when you're trying to do a good thing, your mind also has to be in a good mood, okay? So even you give some money or something like that to the road project, for example, you have to avoid certain kinds of attitudes, okay? They make the giving strange, okay? Nyemu means you give, but you're kind of grumpy, okay? Number one. Number two, drendu means I'm going to give a little bit more than that other country. our stupa is going to be a little bit bigger, you know, like that. Okay, that's called competitive giving. Okay, kengsem means I hope everybody finds out that I gave the most money, and you know everyone will be impressed with me. Jak means kirti in Sanskrit. What's that? Famous, yeah. I hope everybody hears about what a great giver I am. Okay. Shumba means a little bit depressed, okay? So you should be in a bright mood when you give. You should be happy, okay? You shouldn't be like, you know, I hope they stop this fundraising and start the class again. The fundraising is the class, you understand? Okay. Gesem. Gesem is very, very, very important. And it means, you know, Sunam was talking, she got everybody excited. She got the countries competing with each other. I got excited, I offered too much. And now I'm stuck, you know, now I have to give it. And so gye means I'm sorry, I got excited and I gave too much, okay? So it happens, okay? When you're in the giving business, sometimes you get too excited and you promise too much, or you say, I'll build a cabin or something. And then later you're like, oh my God, what was I thinking? You know, so that's very important not to regret, okay? Just shut up and give it, okay? And don't, in English we say second guess yourself. Don't say, oh, maybe I did the wrong thing or maybe I did the right thing. Just shut up, do it, be happy. Next time, control yourself. Okay, all right. Okay, chogri, so chogri means I will help my friends, but I won't help other people. And you see that kind of thing, okay? So chogri means bias, or you help you help the people you like and you don't help other people. I have a personal thing that I like. My country, every 10 years, they decide they hate another country. You know, by the way, when you're 71, you notice it. You figure it out, you know, and the enemy changes every 10 years. Then they go to a different country and say, these are the bad people. They say, oh, I thought they were the bad people. No, they're good people. Then this year, these are the bad people. And these are the enemy of my country this year. And then next year, it always changes. Listen, when you're 71, it just changes every year. Every 5 years, you know. So every time people in my country say, this people, Arab people are bad, German people are bad, Russian people are bad, you know, other people are bad. Every time I hear this, I try to go to that country. So like I went to Morocco and I did a 2-month retreat in a village and I studied Quran with the imam and they were from the Taliban. These are the big enemy of the United States and we were all friends and they're all nice people and we had a sweet time and I learned Arabic and I forgot Arabic. And there's a joke in the monastery. I forgot more than you will ever learn. So it just got, you know, the enemy changes every couple of years. Just don't believe it, okay? Just forget it. Whatever they tell you, just forget it. Make friends with everybody. And everybody's the same, and everybody wants to be friends with you. And just make friends with everybody. And it's so nice to be able to say, I'm friends with everybody in the world. I love every country, you know. People ask me, what's your country? I say, when I lived in New York, and I was visiting these Muslim countries, you know, they were bombing things. And I was like, they say, where are you from? I say, I'm from Manhattan. And they say, what's Manhattan? I say, it's an island off the coast of the United States. So, you know, come on, just, everybody's fine. You get used to it. When you travel a lot, you find out people are the same everywhere. People are sweet everywhere. If you're sweet to them, people are sweet to you, okay? Markupa means don't let your giving be polluted by these, like, bias, okay? Things like that, all right. Now, next picture, you guys, I think it's a tennis shoe, yeah. This is the funniest thing. When I heard about it, I was like, oh my gosh. People buy white tennis shoes, and then they try to keep them white. And I thought, it seems so crazy to me. You know? So they buy white tennis shoes, and then they spray them white. Every morning they spray their tennis shoes. You know, I don't even have time to find my shoes. Then they have time to spray them, you know. And so this is an interesting idea. As he finishes this section on the perfection of giving, he has a very beautiful section. And I think it would make a whole nice teaching at Diamond Mountain or something, I don't know. He's quoting Shiksha Samuchaya, which is Shantideva's other famous book that nobody knows about. Okay, so Shantideva wrote 2 great books, and one is called Shiksha Samuchaya. So we know the Guide to the Bodhisattva's Way of Life, Bodhisattvacharya Avatara, but he wrote another book called Shiksha Samuchaya, which means that he collected together all the great advices from the ancient sutras, okay? And I've always wanted to teach it because I thought, wow, the Guide to the Bodhisattva's Way of Life is so amazing that the Shiksha Samuchaya must be like a secret rock and roll hit, you know? And so I actually worked on it, and then I decided there's a reason why it's not famous. It's kind of dull, actually. I hate to say that. I shouldn't say that. Anyway, it's not him writing. He just collected quotations from different books. And it's kind of, you know, it's not like his other book. His other book is a great, great classic. It's one of the greatest books ever written. But the Shiksha Sambuchaya is a little bit, it's just a kind of a big collection of quotations, and it's long. So I ended up not working on it. But he quotes it here, and he says, look, there's something else about giving that you have to know. And it's very beautiful, okay? It's that all the stuff you own now, and your body, and all your possessions, and your time, once you become a bodhisattva, those are already sold. Okay? All right? Your body, your white shoes, your house, your money, your time, which to me is much more precious than things. Everything you own as a bodhisattva, you have already promised to give it, okay? So now, it's not yours anymore. You're just taking care of it until you can finish the giving. See what I mean? Everything you own was already dedicated to other people, okay? And your time and your body. Chendugyur, you have offered it you offered to be the servant of every living being. Therefore, you don't own it anymore, okay? You're a caretaker. You are temporarily keeping it until the delivery date. You see what I mean? You're like the Amazon warehouse, okay? You don't own those things in the Amazon warehouse. They just haven't been shipped yet, okay? So your body, your money, your time, as a bodhisattva, when you took your bodhisattva vows, you already committed to give those to other people. You're just taking care of them until the day comes and they say, okay, shipment, now deliver. Okay, now I want your money, or now I want your house, or now I want your time. Okay? Now, and the Shantideva says, while the stuff is still in the warehouse, you have a responsibility to take good care of it. Okay? It's not yours anymore. Okay? Once you took your bodhisattva vows, all your money, all your stuff, all your time, and your body were already given away. It just hasn't been delivered yet. So you cannot mess up your body before the delivery. Okay? It's not yours anymore. It belongs to other people. You have to stay healthy. You have to stay healthy. That's your responsibility, because it's not your body anymore. I think it's a beautiful idea, okay? Like if you say, Geshe, when you overeat, your shirt is all, my wife says my belly button, I don't know, the shirt opens up here. Some guys like Juan, their shirt opens up here. My opens up here. And my wife says your belly button's showing. I'm like, and so you can't gain weight because it will make you sick. Okay? You cannot gain weight. You have to take care of your body. You have to go to the gym. You have to do your yoga. You have to eat wisely, because it's not your body anymore. It doesn't belong to you. You are temporarily caretaker. You are taking care of it in the warehouse until the shipment date. And I think it's a beautiful, beautiful argument. And that's how he ends the first perfection, okay? He quotes Shantideva, and he says, you don't have the right to be overweight. You don't have the right not to sleep. You don't have the right not to take care of yourself. You don't own that body anymore. You promised already to give it away, okay? Which means you should join the Good Night Book Club. Do you have a slide? If you want to irritate the tech staff, keep asking for stuff you didn't ask for. They'll figure it out. Again, I think the Goodnight Book Club is one of the best ideas we ever had. You promise at 10 o'clock to, here I do 9 o'clock and 5 o'clock, but at home I do 10 o'clock. Rob comes to my house and he takes away my computer and my phone. And I look for it. I wake up at 2 o'clock, I'm like walking around the house. Where's my computer, Where's my phone? I've got to look up what's the average temperature in Irkutsk, And then I'm like, maybe it doesn't matter. And no, do you ever when you join the book club, you're going to find out how weird your information hunger got, Like, I wonder if fingernails grow faster or toenails grow faster. And and you actually, I look it up, and so it's called the Goodnight Book Club. 10 o'clock, get rid of your electronics and stuff. We have a special, if you're living on your own or something, like I give, when my wife's home, sometimes she has another house, she has to take care of it. But when she's home, I put it on her side of the bed. So I kind of have to crawl over her to get to it. And then she hits me. It doesn't matter which fingernail grows faster, And if she's not there, I give it, Rob comes and picks it up, okay? There's a joke about the good night, but then you get one of these books, these paper books. You get one of these paper books and you order it, okay? The Mixed Nuts Translations. Keep one by your bedside, okay? At 10 o'clock, open up the the Mixed Nuts book. I swear you will be asleep in 2 minutes, okay? They're so difficult and so deep. It's great for sleeping. By the way, if you want my personal favorite, it's Madhyamika, okay? It puts me to sleep in 2 minutes, okay? So get a paper book, put it next to your bed at 10 o'clock, put away your computer, put it somewhere where you cannot get to it, because you will. You will figure out a way. If you're staying in a hotel room, you have to add the TV controller, okay? I don't have a TV at home, but when I'm traveling, I have this. Yeah, here we go. Please sign up, okay? It's the best thing I can teach you, okay? I taught for 100 years. I have 2.5 million files on my computer. I taught my whole life. But this is the best thing, okay? You will sleep well. You'll be happy. You'll be creative. You won't do bad things at night. Okay, and I never slept 8 hours in my whole life, and now I sleep 8 hours like a baby, And 10 o'clock I'm like dung, 6 o'clock I'm like ding, and I can work. I start work at 6:05. I don't allow any meetings and stuff until 11, so I work for 5 hours, and it's wonderful. It's really, really wonderful. So if you came here for me to teach you something, that's the best thing I can teach you, okay? Join the Goodnight Book Club, okay? What's the short name? Goodnight Club. Goodnight Club. What's the short name? The Night Club. Okay. Probably in your dreams, Ben will be playing Jimi Hendrix. That's a nightclub, okay? But that's the best thing I can give you, okay? Just don't wait till you're 70 to do it, okay? It's stupid, okay? Do it now, and you will be more productive, and your mind will be clear and happy, okay? Really, okay? And your meditation will be awesome, okay? Read a book when you fall asleep. When you get up, meditate on that. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And your life will change. Your whole life will change, okay? If you came here to learn something, Goodnight Book Club. All right, now, here's Shanti Deva's advice for taking care of your the stuff you have not delivered yet to living beings, okay? Here's the advice. It has 3 or 4 parts, okay? It's 4 parts in 3 groups, so it's 12, but you don't have to worry about it, okay? Here it is. Number 1, you already committed your body to other people. You promised already. If you took Bodhisattva vows, somewhere in there you said, I am the servant of Tering Sangye Riksuke, Sangye Sesa Dagye Dani Dagye Chine Kyan, Ridan Tumbele Tante, Kimme Tumbe Rigdela, Nyopa Your Data Ja, that's the vow. I promise to be a servant of all people. I give my body. So it's not your body anymore, okay? Don't take Bodhisattva vows for fun. It's a big commitment, okay? Then all your stuff goes to the Amazon warehouse. Okay, Shenyan Laptu Le, Lu Tong Sem Pewa. First of all, keep reminding yourself that you already committed your stuff to other people, okay? Lu Tong Sem Pewa, you already committed. Dulama Babki Pardu, and here's the important part. Dulama Babki Pardu means until the time is ready for delivery, Gyalkien Le Lu Sunwa, it's your responsibility to take care of your body and don't let it get hurt. Don't feed it too much. Don't work it too hard. You know, don't not exercise. Okay, don't not do your yoga. Okay, it's not your body anymore. You already promised it to somebody else. Therefore, you have to take care of it. I don't know about you. I have trouble taking care of myself for selfish reasons. You see what I mean? I'm not a good person, but I have trouble. If my wife says, you got to take care of yourself, you know, you have to eat vegetables. Ugh. You know, you have to eat vegetables. You know, otherwise you're going to hurt yourself. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I do lots of stuff that hurts me. It doesn't impress me. But if she says, look, you're hurting other people's property. That doesn't belong to you anymore. That belongs to somebody else. Then I'm like, wow, that's bad. You know, it's not mine. It's like borrowing something it's like borrowing somebody's car and smashing it. Right, Stanley? By the way, he didn't, wait, he didn't do it. He had it done to him, okay? And the car's still in the hospital, I think. Yeah, after 2 months. Okay, so you don't want to hurt other people's stuff. You can hurt your own stuff. Okay, I'll say, so Gyalkien means things that would hurt your body. Too much sugar, too much coffee, not enough sleep. You know, too crazy busy. Busy's good. Crazy busy's also good, but crazy busy's not good. Okay. Lose sungwa. Sungwa means protect your body. It's your responsibility to take good care of yourself. Okay, because you have to live a long life. Okay, it takes so many millions of years to get here. It takes so many millions of years to get to this room. You have to take care of that person, okay? That person is very valuable. I don't care if you think you're valuable or not, you are, okay? You are one in 10 million, okay? And you think you're a normal person, you're not. If you're in this room, millions of years of hard work went into you. And don't waste it. Don't hurt it. You have a responsibility to sleep yourself well, to eat yourself well, to not overwork yourself well, okay? Play rock and roll once in a while. By the way, that's a definite, people are like, oh, Geshe not playing rock and roll, you know? And I'm like, yeah, I play rock and roll, you know. You gotta relax. You gotta have fun. Fun is one of the 4 kinds of sustenance, I think. Okay, you gotta have fun. People say, Geshe, you said you didn't have time to meet me and you're playing rock and roll. I'm like, I gotta have some fun, you know, or I can't meet anybody, you know. Okay, all right. Migewa mikulwa means takpa. Takpa means purity. Don't let your body do bad things, okay? Don't let your body hurt other people, cheat other people, okay? Don't, and what he means is keep spraying your tennis shoes. Okay, keep spraying your tennis shoes. You gave away those tennis shoes already. So if they get a little dirty, you have to spray them again. Okay? That's your body, and that's your time. Okay? You have to take good care of it. If you hurt it, if you do something to hurt yourself, you have to take care of yourself. You know, when you get to my age, frankly, you have to go to doctors all the time. And I don't like it, and I never did it in my whole life. I didn't have a doctor for many, many years. When you get to a certain age, you have to take care of yourself. You have to find good doctors, and you have to keep your doctor appointments and stuff like that, okay? And let them cut you up when they want to and stuff. And because you have to try to live as long as you can, okay? All right. Tangsum dapasum. Be ready to give it away. Take good care of it. Do not make it dirty for the next person, okay? Keep it pure. Keep your heart pure. Keep your body healthy for the next person who's going to use it, okay? Tunsin dapasum. Luten di gyu drubne. Then he talks about taking care of your body in the future. You also have this responsibility, okay? Next life. Now it's getting serious, right? Geshe, I have enough trouble taking care of the body I was born with. Now you want me to take care of the body I haven't been born with yet. And the answer is yes. Okay? You have a future responsibility. Your future body has already been sold. Okay? It already went to the Amazon Karma warehouse. And you have a responsibility to collect the karma that will give you a good body next time. Okay? Because that one was sold. Got it? So not only you have to take care of the body you were born in, because it's not yours anymore. Your future bodies are already committed. They're already sold. They haven't been delivered yet. Okay? So you have a responsibility to collect the karma to create a good body next time. Cool? Got it? It's a very fun game, I think. It's like, all right, I'll try to be generous because I promised my body next life and I wanted to have enough money, or like that, okay? I'm going to take care of hungry people. I'm going to take care of homeless people. I'm going to help people whose countries are at war, because I want my next body to be a nice one. Because I promised it already, okay? It's like you promised a gift to your grandchild or something. I promise you a good birthday present next year. Then you have to start collecting the money and stuff, right? Okay? Depends on how expensive your granddaughter is. Okay. So he says, be ready to give, protect your body, and keep it in good shape, okay? Also your future body. Then he has, in the Lam Rim, he mentions eight future things about your body that you should get ready. Okay, there's eight qualities of your future body that you should start preparing now. Okay, you have to give away a nice body in your next life. Which means, what can you do now? Collect the seeds to make sure you have a good body in your next life, okay? And by the way, it's so fun to think like this, right? It's so nice that it's not selfish. It's not, you have to take care of your body. Or you have to make sure you have enough money in the future, And it's just kind of, to me, it's boring. I don't do it. I don't like to do it. But if you say, you need to take care of your next body because you're going to give it away. And you can't give away lousy stuff. You got to give away good quality stuff. So if you put it that way to me, I get excited about my next life body. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, tell me what to do, Geshe. Okay, there's 8 things. And it's not in the Lam Rim, it's by Shantideva. And the writer of the Lam Rim, he says, oh, go find it in Shantideva. And I guess he knew that we would have ALL to find it, okay? So I went and found it in the database, okay? And here's the 8, okay? It's not in the Lam Rim. Number 1, protect life, help sick people in this life so that that future body will have a long life, okay? So the first one is collect the causes that your future body will have a, what do you call it when you buy a new car? A lot of mileage, okay? You don't want to buy a new car and it's going to break down after 100 miles. You want a 400,000 mile car next time, okay? So collect the causes for a 400,000 mile body next time. And that's helping sick people, okay? Help sick people, number 1. Number 2, be patient. Don't get angry, okay? Then you're like, what's that got to do with my next life's body? We want it to be attractive, okay? We want it to be attractive. It's not selfish. It's not, what do you call it? Conceited. It's practical, okay? If you look nice, more people will come to your class, etc., okay? Seriously. And that's an old Buddhist, Atisha said, I'm so glad I was born handsome. Because all the Tibetans come to my class, you know. And no, he said it's a karma you should prepare for your next body. And that means don't get angry, okay? Don't get angry in this life. You know, you really pissed me off. But I'm not going to get pissed off because I have to teach in my next life. Okay? You got to think like that, okay? You deserve me to flip a bird at you. The way you're driving, you deserve to have me flip a bird at you. But I'm not going to do it because I already committed the next body. And I have to make sure it's pretty handsome or beautiful. Okay? Like that, okay? Riktoa means, you know, be generous so that in your next life you're born into a country that has money, okay? You're born into a country that has money. And it's helpful, okay? It's helpful. If you're born into a super poor country, you don't have the resources to help people, okay? And I'm not saying you're a bad person. You're fine. You're okay. But like the person who built the roads here, and he also built the student center. That's a good rebirth. You know, you guys need roads? Yes. All right. Oh, you need a new car on the new road? Yeah. He bought a new car. He said, "Do you guys have new cars?" No. Okay, let's throw in a new car. You know, let's get you a new truck also. You know, and I remember when he committed. You know. Me and Xiaoping, we fundraised, I think it was $200,000. And it was a big deal. And he said, okay, I promised $200,000. Then we went back. We used up the $200,000, yes, and there's no windows, doors, or floor. And he's like, all right, here's another $200,000. It was $1 million. It went to $1 million. It went 5 times over. That's why it's so beautiful. But be generous, okay? Be generous. Set up a good body for the next life that has some money, that lives in a country that has money, you know, and then you can help more people. Are you a bad person if you don't have money? I didn't say that. Should you quit your retreats and go try to make more money so you can give away more money? I didn't say that either. Give away as much as you can is the same thing. Okay, give away what you can, it's the same thing. If you have $10 and you give away 8, you'll have the same result as this guy who built the student center. Okay, if you give away what you can, everything that you can, without hurting your family, without hurting yourself, you know, be comfortable, have a nice house, have a nice food, have a nice car, blah, blah. and then give away as much as you can. You're fine. That's fine. Okay, Wangchuk Chewa. Wangchuk Chewa means share power. Okay, whatever power you have, share it with other people. Okay, if you're the boss of Diamond Mountain, or you're the boss of the ALL publicity, blah blah blah, then share your power with other people. Okay, what responsibility you have, what position you have, share it. Be generous with your power. Be generous. Let other people share, in the responsibilities, and if they want to, give them a chance to do fun things. Give them a chance to be the boss. If you're a boss, the best way to be a boss is to let other people share the boss stuff. Okay, and then you'll be boss forever, by the way. Okay, so share the authority, share what position you have. Don't be greedy. Share it. And then in your next life, you will have authority. You will be in charge of stuff. And then you can do good stuff, okay? All right, number 5. Sik Tsumba. Say Sik Tsumba. Keep your promises. Okay, keep your promises. When you say something, stick to it, okay? Keep your promises. Okay, don't forget your promise. I think keeping your promise is 50% remembering your promise. Okay, So try to, when you promise something, kind of keep a mental record. Okay, I promised that, so I have to do that. Okay, keep a mental record, or keep on your phone a list of things that you promised, and then keep your word. Okay, Sik Tsumba means keep your promises. Okay, when you don't promise easily, but when you promise, keep it. Okay, and keep it no matter what. Keep it. Okay, and then in your next life, people will always believe you, and people will listen to you. Okay, it's so nice to collect the karma that people say, okay, Geshe, I'm on it, And it took me a long time to figure out the karma, and it took me a long time to collect the karma. But I have to say, it's fun. Yesterday, like 12 people are like, Geshe said I had to do that, so I had to do it. I'm like, yeah. Okay. So, keep your word, all right? Number 6, right? Yeah, you want to have a good reputation in your next life, okay? And that means take care not to blah, blah about other people's problems or other people's faults, okay? Don't waste your time talking to other people about other people, okay? Don't waste your time, okay? Everybody has problems. We all have problems. We all have bad habits. Everybody, okay? If someone's in this world is pretending that they don't have a bad habit, they are just pretending that they don't have a bad habit, because you don't get to come to this world unless you have bad habits. Okay, so somebody in this world says, Geshe, I'm as pure as the snow. I'm like, no, you're not. And they say, why not? And I say, because you're here, goddamn. If you're here, this is where they put the bad kids. This is the back of the class. This world is, okay, we all the same, okay? We all have the same problems, okay? So don't waste your time making lists in your mind of the bad habits of other people. Pay attention to you. You got plenty to work on. You don't need extra, okay? And then if you work on your own bad habits, you are preparing a nice body for next time. And that body will have authority and fame. They will be famous. And you can use fame. You can misuse fame. You can be addicted to fame. You can hurt yourself trying to be famous. But if you are famous, you can use it. If you know how to use it, it's helpful, okay? All right. Number what? 7. Each country has its own social levels, you know, and every country is different, you know. There's countries where in the universe, okay, not this world, if your left ear is bigger than your right ear, you're high society. You know, you're a high person, you know. Oh, look, what? She's so beautiful. Why? Her left ear is twice as big as her right ear. You know, you laugh. There's worlds like that. You know, there's worlds like that. We have our own weird stuff, you know. I don't know, his nose is, you know, so short or so long, you know. Oh, it must be a good person, you know. So there's this thing that your next life, to be born into the big left ear and small right ear, okay? Or whatever's popular on that planet, okay? So you got to be ready. I have a vision of the next one myself. I kind of designed it and I kind of looked at it. I looked ahead. I have a person I'm gonna be, and they should be a person who's respected in their society. You see what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. And every society is different, okay? In some societies, if you talk a lot, you're respected. In some societies, if you don't talk, you're respected, okay? So it doesn't matter. Every country has different customs, okay? But try to set up the karma to be born into the best one next life, and everyone likes it. Oh, he's so handsome. Why? His left ear's so big, you know. And then, you know, try to set up the karma for that, okay? It's all silly, but it matters. Okay, last one, 8. Set up the karma to have a super healthy body. We said long life was number 1. But number 8 is that body should have a lot of vitality. That body should be healthy. Okay, you can live a long, unhealthy life, right? So long life is not enough. You want a body which is, you can push it. Okay, it's healthy. It's a healthy body. You can get up early. You can build temples. You can build stupas. You know, then you can go study for 8 hours. You know, you want a body that has energy, okay? So, okay, what's for $100? Everybody's like, what's the nickname for setting up the karma for these 8? What's the nickname for setting up the karma for these 8 for $100? Raise your hand.
Joyful effort?
No.
No. Okay.
Wait. The person with the box decides who gets the money.
To be Joe?
What?
Joe.
Nice answer, but I'm not taking it.
Sam Jong.
What'd she say? Oh, no. Come on. This is, by the way, if I get 3-4 bad answers, I cancel the bet.
4 steps?
Oh, okay, one more try.
Renunciation?
Forget it. Show that picture. The last one. Paint your shoes. Paint your shoes. Okay, don't forget the picture. Okay, the picture is take care of your body in this life and take care of your body in your next life. Take care of those shoes. Be one of those stupid people who sprays their white shoes every morning because they are not your shoes anymore. They belong to other people. Okay, you have to take good care of the body you were born with, and you have to take care of the body you don't have yet. That's your responsibility, okay? I don't know. Life got more complicated, right, Ella? Okay. Yeah, I like it. I think it's because, again, I have trouble taking care of myself for myself. But if you tell me I have to take care of myself for other people, then I respond. My boss used to take me in New York, in the big corporation. He used to call me and said, we got a big order. We got to ship 10,000 rings tomorrow to JCPenney. You know, you got to work overtime. You cannot go home to your Lama and take your Lam Rim class. You got to stay here with me, you know. And I'm like, I'm leaving. And he's like, I'll fire you. And I'm like, fire me. That's okay. I'm not going to miss my class, you know. And he's like, okay, get out of here, you know. And then, like, 6 months later, he's like, Mike, they always call you at 4:59, right? 1 minute before the company closed. He's like, come to my office. I'm like, what? He says, Mike, you're the only one. Without you, we're nothing. You know? We can't do anything. When you're here, we know what to do. When you're not here, we fall apart. You know, you gotta help us. You know, we got a big shipment tomorrow. You know, please. You know, you're the best. I'm like, yeah. Okay. All right. If you tell me it's for somebody else, I respond. I feel like, okay, I can do that. I'll eat my vegetables if it's for one of my students. You know, if it's for my future students, I'll eat my vegetables. If it's for me, I'm like, you know. Last night we had great enchiladas from a certain group from Mexico. And someone tried to sneak in some spinach. And my cat, she will eat the wet food and she will leave the dry food. So I eat all the enchiladas. And spinach I gave to Adriana. Okay. But if you tell me, Geshe, for the sake of others, you have to eat your spinach, I'm like, okay, I'm on it. You know, okay? I think every one of us is like that. If it's for someone else, you can do it, okay? All right. He covered your body. What time do I stop? 15 minutes, okay. He covered your, do I have to stop earlier because you have to do 10,000 thank yous or something? Or are you going to make me stay? When do the thank yous start? Okay, let's say 5 more minutes, okay? We'll finish this point because then we're going on to the next perfection. Okay, let's finish this perfection, okay? First perfection. Then he says the same thing applies to your possessions. The first one was for your body. Okay, you have to take care of your body for others. And then you have to take care of your future body for others. Now you have to take care of all your stuff, okay? Like your car. That's an interesting idea, okay? You have to take good care of your car because it's not yours anymore. You're borrowing it, okay? When you drive your car, you are driving a car which you already gave away to other people. They just didn't accept delivery yet. They didn't take it yet. It's not your car anymore. Therefore, you have to take good care of your stuff. I don't like to take care of stuff. You know, I really don't like to take care of things. You know, I hate taking the car for the 5,000-mile maintenance stuff. I hate it. I never do it. But if you put a guilt trip on me, we can't do it without you, Mike. You know, you're the special one. You know, I'm like, you're right. You know, somebody has to take care of the car, you know. Why? Because you might have to drive another person to the hospital or something. You have responsibility to take good care of your stuff because you might need it to serve other people because it's not your stuff anymore. Cool? You got to take good care of your house, okay? By the way, keep your house clean of junk, okay? Because when you die, someone else is going to have to clean it out. And that's so irritating. You know, your friend dies and you go to their house. It's like, oh my God, there's 6 days of work here, you know. Keep your house clean. Don't collect too much crap, okay? Keep your house clean. Keep your life light. You know, keep your house. Pretend you're going to die tomorrow. And don't let other people clean up your junk, okay? Get rid of the junk now, okay? By the way, I do this, like, I don't know, once a year I take all the junk and I put it out for the garbage truck, you know? Then I go to bed at 10 o'clock. 10:30 I wake up, I go outside and take half the stuff back. You know? I'm like, maybe I need these shoes. My wife's like, you didn't wear those shoes for 6 years. I'm saying, but you never know. You know? Okay, so get rid of all your extra stuff. Don't make someone else clean up your stuff after you die, and you don't know when you're going to die, so you might as well clean it out now, okay? Let your house be clean, like a Zen temple. Okay, same steps. Be ready to give your possessions. Try to increase your generosity mentally in your meditations. Protect your possessions, the stuff you own. Somebody else might have to use it next week. There's a joke that your clothes will go looking for a new person. Okay, when you die, you know, they'll give them to in America we give them to the used clothing shop, and okay. So take good care of them. Takpa means make sure your possessions were acquired honestly. Don't keep stuff in your house that you acquired by stealing or by cheating people or something like that. When your possessions should be clean. Your possessions should be karmically clean, okay? Because you cannot deliver to other people possessions which are not karmically clean, okay? So it's an interesting idea. Don't cheat people to get stuff, because when you die and that stuff is offered to other people, it'll be dirty, okay? It'll be dirty. Don't pass on dirty stuff to other people. All the stuff you own should be clean. You got it by clean ways, and you got it by sweet ways, and nothing you own was acquired by cheating anybody or stealing it or anything like that. Okay, that's not appropriate to keep in your house. We should teach this to Marie Kondo. It's like karma cleanliness, karma tidiness. Yeah, everything should be karmically tidy. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? A joint program. Yeah, that'd be very interesting. Yeah, and don't forget to pile up lots of cool stuff in your next life. Okay, so be generous in this life, but the motivation is, next life I'll have really cool stuff to give to people. I can finally get a Tesla in my next life. And then I'll give it away. Something cool to give away to people. Okay, last one, and then we'll do the 9,000 thank yous. Now, so he said body, and then he said possessions, and now he says you have to do the same steps with your good seeds. Very interesting, okay? You have to every time you meditate, at the end of the meditation, practice giving away the good seeds, like we did today, okay, on the sunlight, okay? Can you give away good seeds? No. Is it good to pretend you're giving away good seeds? Yes. Okay. Can you teach other people to make their own good seeds and give away good seeds that way? Yes. Okay, so then he says, don't get control. Yeah, who said? $100. Okay, there's two kinds of answers, right? One is an answer where I bet $100 and you answer it. Then one is where I didn't bet $100, but the answer is so good it should get $100. Okay, yeah. So what's anger got to do with this subject? $100. Raise your hand. What's anger have to do with this exact subject we've been talking about?
Hello? Anger destroys all the good seeds.
Okay, then?
And
So,
there's no good
therefore,
seeds to dedicate to the next life.
good, $100. Your good seeds also don't belong to you anymore. Oh my God. Geshe, this is getting too serious. I don't mind to give up my car. But my good seeds? Yeah. You're a bodhisattva. You promise to give away everything you have. Includes your good seeds. Your good seeds in your own mind don't belong to you anymore. They belong to other people. You have a moral responsibility not to hurt what? The good seeds in your own mind. What's the best way to destroy the good seeds in your own mind? Anger. You have to, as a bodhisattva, you have to avoid anger because those seeds you will destroy don't belong to you. It's like smashing somebody else's car. Okay? It's not yours anymore. Okay? You don't have the right to get angry because you don't have the right to destroy the good seeds in your own mind because you gave them away already. Okay? Wow. This is getting hard. Say anything when you're okay, I'm almost finished. Yeah, he just says, last thing, okay? It's also your moral responsibility not just to protect the good seeds you have, but to multiply them, okay? It's your moral responsibility. If you're holding money for somebody else that you already gave to somebody else, but you didn't deliver the money yet, it's your responsibility to invest it and make some interest and deliver more money. Got it? Okay? If you're holding money for I'm holding $10,000 for the Latin America tour. In the toilet, me and my friends decided I should deliver it today. Okay? And but I should try to make some interest on it before I deliver it, you see? Right, Aldo? Like, I should deliver 11 or something, right? So it's your moral responsibility to deliver more than you committed, okay? So you have to make interest on your good seeds. So now for $100, and then I'm going to shut up, and I'll go sit down and I'll listen to the thank yous. Except that we got to do this thing, right? Okay. Last thing. How are you going to make interest on your mental seeds before you give them away? $100. You have to raise your hand. You have to speak into the orange. The money comes out of the orange box. By the way, the next retreat when you come, try to be the box holder. Then you can make a deal for 50%. Okay, what? Okay. Bring a fake box. Oh no, I'll give two. I'll give two if the answer is correct. I'll give two. I don't mind.
Purify my mind, my body, everything.
Wait,
Purify.
I'll rephrase the question. I got mental seeds in my mind, good seeds. Okay, I'm gonna. I don't own them anymore. Like everything else I have, they have already been dedicated to other people. I'm just holding them. And I could deliver interest on them. You know, instead of giving $10,000 for the tour, I could give $11,000 if I invest them wisely. How do you get $100 good mental seeds to turn into 110 good mental seeds easily. Wait.
Coffee meditation.
Mike, what was your answer?
Rejoicing coffee meditation.
Yeah, $100. He got $100. Second 100.
I'm gonna knock this
Yeah.
microphone
Okay.
over.
Deliver more seeds than you promised. That's always good. When you. By the way, people ask me for business advice. When you borrow money for your business at 10%, right? You borrow 100,000. You promise 110,000 back. Give 120, and you will be so popular, and you'll make so much. People will loan you money like crazy. Always give back more than you promised. Okay, got it? Also with your own mental seeds. All right.